Digital U is all about how you take your real world brand and translate it for the virtual world so that whether somebody meets you in person or online, they're meeting the exact same person. So I wrote this book for people working inside companies who want to deliver greater value to their employer and increase their success and happiness at work. It is not written for people who are looking for a job. It's not written really for people who are looking to start their own company. It's for those people who just love the company they work for, but they want to operate on a higher level. They want to move more quickly through the organization, and they want to do it in a way that's authentic to who they are. They don't want to have to pretend they're something that they're not. They want to take what makes them great and use that as a tool to increase their value internally while expanding their own success so that they can move up in the organization. You start in part one, which is called Real You. Real You is all about uncovering your brand. You can't build your brand on the web until you're crystal clear about who you are, what makes you great, what separates you from everyone else who does what you do, and who it is you need to be speaking to. Once you're clear about that, you can move to part two. Part two is called Virtual You. And that's the translation process. How do you take what you learned about you and make it visible to the community of people who need to know you? How do you tell your story on the web? How do you make sure that if somebody meets you first online, they're meeting the same person they would meet in the real world? Then in part three, we have a really interesting chapter called Visual You. Visual You is all about expanding into other media. So rather than just use the 26 letters of the alphabet to talk about who you are, you have an opportunity to use images and infographics and video and audio to provide a richer, more emotionally connective communication to the people you want to talk to. Finally, in Social You, we tell you how to use social media without it taking over your life. How can you be visible, available, and valuable to the people who need to know you without spending your entire day in social media? And we talk about that for you and your area of thought leadership and expertise that you want to communicate, and also as it relates to your company. When you commit to being a digital brand ambassador for your company, you move yourself outside the regular hierarchy. You understand what's happening in the entire organization. You share content. It helps build your brand, and it helps make your company brand stronger as well, making you more visible and influential inside your organization.